Hi, I'm Mike Eastman, Executive Director of Labor Policy at the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. I've been following all of the labor policy issues here for the Chamber for the last 9 years, including all of the battles on Capitol Hill and in the administrative agencies like the Labor Department and the National Labor Relations Board. This week, Free Enterprise questions come from Carol in Wisconsin, and she asks, is the Employee Free Choice Act dead? And if so, what's Big Labor's next move? It's a very timely question because there have been two major rulemakings recently proposed by the Labor Department and by the National Labor Relations Board. To understand these rules and what they mean, it's important to think and talk a little bit about the context. Over 60 years ago, the National Labor Relations Act was amended, recognizing that employers have free speech rights during union campaigns. Employers have the right to go to employees and express their views about unionization. They cannot, of course, do so in any way that would threaten or intimidate or coerce employees, but they can express their opinions. Organized labor has tried for decades to try to erode those free speech rights. That's what the Employee Free Choice Act was all about. Card check would have allowed unions to organize in secret before the employer could ever have a chance to get its point of view across. The two new regulations proposed by the NLRB and the Labor Department play right into this argument. The Labor Department has proposed very technical rules using disclosure requirements that apply during union campaigns in an effort to bully employers so that they do not engage consultants and law firms to advise them on labor matters and communications. The National Labor Relations Board has proposed regulations that would significantly shorten the election time period so that employers will have difficulty getting advice, getting their message out to employees in the time in which they have to campaign. Now, this is all a solution in search of a problem. Current elections at the NLRB take about 38 days. We believe that's a fair time for each side to get its word out so that people can vote in private in a secret ballot election. Unions would like this to happen in as little as 10 days, which is clearly not an appropriate time for the employer to get its message out or for employees to be fully informed before they vote. We encourage you to do everything you can to get the message out to people about these two new regulations. First of all, by weighing in with comments. And you can access these proposed rulemakings on the federal government's website, regulations.gov. And weigh in before the August 22nd due date for comments on both of these proposals. And then turn to your elected officials, your two senators and your representative, and tell them they need to do whatever they can to rein in the overactive National Labor Relations Board and the Labor Department. Thanks very much for your question.